Hi, one of the biggest challenges that everybody's facing in AI when they're building models and trying to get them ready for enterprise usage is annotation. This is almost like the dirty secret of AI, where it's a heavily manual process involving lots of people that are basically annotating data. Annotating, for example, in computer vision, annotating images. Most people, and when we read articles about AI, this is not covered, but this is happening in the back room, literally, where people are spending huge amounts of time and energy annotating data sets. So this is not really sustainable, and this is not the way that the business needs to move forward. Now, one thing that we've really incorporated into our platform, trying to address this head on, is using AI, in this case, semi-supervised learning, to do AI. So what does that mean? We're using AI and applying AI techniques to the problem of annotation. And we've reached a point where literally we're saving upwards of 90% of the time involved in annotating a data set. In our case, it would be a data set of images and video clips and so forth around a certain use case. So you take that use case, you've got some data, you need to annotate it. You don't want to waste a lot of time on manual intervention, manual annotation. So you apply the techniques that we've built and you can drive forward very, very quickly and start spending your time on the more valuable part of the use case. We also address synthetic data. What does that mean? That means, I don't have enough data in my data set and I would like to generate some more relevant images. Well, I can again use synthetic data creation, non-real images, apply that to the real problem, build a bigger data set, quickly annotate that data set, again, using AI techniques to do it, and boom, you've got a data set that's bigger, more powerful, and really targeted to what you need to accomplish. So one of the amazing things here and the amount of time that you can save is you really only need about 5 to 10% of the total data set that you're going to annotate. You just start with 5 to 10% of the elements, or in our case, the images. And that's something that you need to actually annotate, but the rest of it just automatically gets annotated, not involving a lot of human interaction, not super labor intensive. So we're using AI to take a little bit to get started, and then we're taking it a really long way. When we talk about synthetic data, we're also creating more data to make our data sets even bigger and more impactful. And we're using AI techniques to create synthetic, or quote, non-real images, not from the real world, but we're adding them to our data set and they're really relevant and creating a much more impactful data set. One of the other things about synthetic data, in the case of large industrial environments like a mine or so forth, you don't have to go into dangerous areas to get video clips or get images for a data set. You can, quote, make them up by using synthetic data techniques. So it's a safer way as well. So we're saving time, it's safer, and it's more impactful by using these amazing techniques.